After being defeated in their first game of 2019, Dulwich Hamlet play their first home game of the new year this afternoon against high-flying Bath City. It was a bad day on and off the field for the Hamlet on New Year's Day at Priory Lane in their 2-1 loss, one which made it successive defeats in the league. Gavin Rose has made 3 changes today as Jacob Erskine is given his 3rd full debut for the side, as well as returns of Quay Taylor and Dan Thompson. Michael On of Wigan, Nyron Clunis and Dipper Akinyemi drop out. Bath are having a great season and begin the day in 5th in the table. They've taken 10 points in their last 4 games and enjoyed a thumping 5-0 victory over local rivals Chippenham Town last time out. Jerry Gill is without his captain Anthony Straker today though through suspension, with Tom Smith taking his place in the side. In their first ever home games against the Romans, can the Hamlet return to winning ways? Being given the job of spearheading the attack today, a side which are goal shy this season. Dulwich Hamlet, the 4th lowest scorers in the division. And immediately Michael Chambers lost the ball in defensive position and to the byline gets Adam Mann and comes across check Torre. Clears and it's gone out for a corner. Dulwich passing back from the kick-off. Chambers trying to turn inside of Adam Mann. Here's Efete taken on green. Mank was ready on the overlap if Efete wants to use him. He's come infield with the ball himself. And struck from distance by Adam Mann, about 25 yards out, all the way along the ground and a good 5 to 10 yards off target. 2 Nathans linking up. His attempt to pass is deflected down the line, and Mann will keep it in play, and he's running at Chambers. Showing it onto Efete, right, gets past Torre, and Efete went down diving there, and Torre gives him an earful, and he's going to get a yellow card here, Michi Efete. Well, it looks obvious from here that it was a dive there from Efete, and he has shown a caution. Silly boy. It's very much a physical Dulwich Hamlet lineup. There's not many diminutive players that you might see down the years. Even think Clunis not in the starting 11 today. Here's a Efete, early cross, controlled by Mann. Shouts of handball from behind the goal. Headed up by Torre. Morton to Artus. Artus wide again. Rains, early cross from him. Good looking ball, and Mann heads it. Well, he got in front of Chambers, who was trying to mark Smith. He was exposed against 2 men there, Michael Chambers. No one picks up the run of Adam Mann. It's the 3rd meeting between the sides. First Dulwich ever had at home against them. Cundy looks to go with Torre again. He was forced put out to Rains. Hops for the cross. Charged down by Cook. Can't break it away though, Anthony Cook. Not a happy manager down there. In comes the second cross and it's headed over by Stern. Cook tries to bring the ball away. It's a heavy touch and lost possession. The ball went back wide. Rains beats him to the ball. Ferguson will tussle with Smith. Height mismatch in Ferguson's favour. He heads it on. Banton. Michael controlled it with his hand there. Banton goes on. Sit through Thompson, who's onside in the area. Looking up, trying to find an option. Thompson beats his man. And then dummies. Gets the shot, deflects off the goalkeeper. Wrong-footed almost, the goalkeeper. Deflection made it difficult for him. First Dulwich shot of the game. Thompson coming close there to his first goal at home. Well played Jason Banton, the build-up. Perfectly weighted pass through to him. Taylor again looking for Erskine. Back into the man. What a first touch from Erskine, poking on to Thompson. They got runners. That man being Banton. That man was sliding in. Green went to the loose ball outside the area. Heavy first touch from Green, and as a result, a challenge able to come in by Artus. And there goes Efete in that vacated position that Green's left down the right. On for Stern. Looking to bend a shot and helped on by Efete is offside. It will be a Dulwich free kick. Most exciting game to have brought you so far, but there'll be a few goals still in this one. Man heads on. Stern. Bath have a man breaking through the middle. It's Tom Smith, and there might be a chance here for Smith to shoot. Great challenge by Chambers, trickling towards the goal, and Edwards will grab hold of the ball. Excellent defending by Michael Chambers. Threw himself at the ball there just when Bath had opened up Dulwich. On the charge, Chambers will get there first and safely get it back to Edwards. Puts his foot through that. It's up towards Artus. Torre going in with Mann. Torre got to the ball first. What is it? Banton has wriggled free of 3. He's done really well. Up to Thompson with his ball. Around the corner it goes. Is Cook going to get there ahead of Amankwa? Yes, he knows not. I thought I was about to say yes, he was, but Amankwa's flown in there with a tremendously timed sliding challenge, and it was important he did, because if Cook had broken free, it was 2-on-1. Goes backwards to Carew. Clever hold-up play from Jacob Erskine. Carew drop on the shoulder. Thought about a shot there. May still fancy it. Helped on to Thompson. He rolls it wide. Cook, take a touch. Send it across towards Erskine. It's over him. Green arriving and into the arms of the goalkeeper. Seems to be stretching for it, Nathan Green. Really just threw his head at it and hoped for the best. And in the end, it's a fairly comfortable save for the goalkeeper. But Dulwich with a lovely bit of build-up play. First pass into the feet of Stern. Then Carew has it back for Dulwich. Beating one, not a second. Ferguson will help him out though, going on a Fete. The referee didn't give anything for a moment and then decided to blow after the ball had gone away, and I thought Ferguson done alright there, but referee thought about it and then has given Bath a free kick. Foul by Ferguson on a Fete. Never looked like it was going to be a red card shown. Ferguson joins Michia Fete, the man who's fouled in the referee's book. 5 edge of the area for Bath to aim for. St. Oliver's nodded on. Stern trying to get around the back. Edwards and Torre go for the same ball. In the end, it's gone out for a throw. Coming infield, Artis. First time ball out to the right one. Clever pass. Stern's popped up against Chambers. It's 2-on-1 here. Stern trying trickery. Quick feet against Michael Chambers and sends it across. And he's volleyed on. Great save by the boot of Edwards. Tremendous save. Offside flag will prevent the next phase of the attack. It was Adam Mann who was kept out by the leg of Edwards. Well, Stern deserves all the plaudits. It's with Rains, who had blocked that shot on the left wing. Floats it across, it's into a dangerous area, all the way through Edwards with a fine save on the bounce. Offside flag has gone up because Stern had made the run in, but was in an offside position and just blinded Edwards. Michia Fete again. Trying to give and go to him and Smith, not come off. Mawson, clever pass through to Mann, gets in this shot. Stretched to get to the ball ahead of Taylor, but as a result couldn't generate the power needed to trouble Edwards, and it goes along the ground to the Dulwich goalkeeper. Carew on duty again. And Clark's come and not gathered at the first attempt. And he came a long way for the corner, brought it down but then spilled it, and now produced a very good throw. He managed to claim it in the end, the goalkeeper, but it's a Fete breaking down the right wing. They've got 4 up in this attack, Bath City. Still a Fete. And the cross is tame and easy for Edwards. All the way along the ground it goes. Carew 10 yards inside the Bath half. Waiting for Torre to join the congregation. Watching outside the area. Chamberlain tries to head it on. It's knocked on by a Hamlet man. Not sure who it was in the end. Here goes Smith. Again trying to drive down the right. He's been there a lot in the second half. Chipped in field. Dulwich again block it off at the edge of the area. Carew now. Ferguson. Stretch of his legs and he's away from one man so comfortably. And on to Akinyemi, who's been flagged offside. I don't think that's the right call from the assistant. That one, I think Dippo was onside looking across the line. Stern. Taylor trying to shrug him off the ball, but he's able to turn still Stern and getting the shot, always going off target. And I think you'd say well done Quay Taylor there. Not giving him real room to line up a shot and time on the ball. Morton to send it forward towards Cundy. Chambers gets his head on that importantly. Second ball wouldn't drop for Carew, it did drop for Smith. Does drop for Cundy, gets in the shot and they score. It's Tom Smith who's found the back of the net. And Bath City, 5th in the table for today, take a lead. Seemed like Dulwich had dealt with the initial threat, but the ball fell to Smith, who lashed it home from about 12 yards out. Fired past Edwards, who couldn't do much about that. Hit it so sweetly, Smith. Chambers won the initial header. Second ball eventually dropping though for Cundy, and Smith took over, took on the shot. Awarded as a free kick. Points in this game, that's for sure. Chambers for Ferguson. Couldn't clear quickly, and Chambers under pressure again here. And headed it over Edwards, it's going to be an own goal. Stern's going to poke it home. Calamitous moment for Dulwich Hamlet, and that could be the nail in the coffin, the final nail in the coffin. 2 quick fire goals. Ross Stern's not going to score an easier goal than that all season. Poked in from a yard out. Chambers trying to head it back to his goalkeeper, headed it over him. Nothing Edwards could have done there, and Stern could have let the ball go in. He was happy to increase his goal tally for the season. Shocking moment for Dulwich. Silence around the ground when that went in. As I say, Stern, easiest goal he'll score all season. Jason Banton. Carew momentarily took over, but Banton wants the ball at his feet. Vose again. Banton finds the shot from distance, and similar to the one that Adam Mann had in the first half, trickles off target and out for a goal kick. Dulwich haven't really had any chances in the second half. I don't think that might be their first shot, you know. Quaid, did we somehow manage to turn what seemed like a surefire draw into a defeat today?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think we was in the game. We started off a bit slow and then we worked our way into it, especially second half. For the first 15-20 minutes we were in it. Conceded a cheap goal and then I think the confidence just crumbled and we conceded a quick fire second and that was the game done effectively.
Gavin, did it seem like we were destined for a draw today and only to shoot ourselves in the foot a little bit?
We've been here many times already this season where it looks like there's not really a decisive winner. Like you say, a draw is probably on the cards. We find a way to give people opportunity to score. And I found that every team, they don't do that. They don't give you opportunities like that. We offer up opportunities for other teams and obviously we're quite slow learners. Or I don't think we learn at all actually, because giving away free kicks for the first goal when there's no danger really from Michael Chambers, and then having opportunity to clear it. I've seen the same goals this season, week in, week out.
And on the flip side, we're not maybe putting enough pressure on the other end of the field to force teams into making mistakes in the penalty area because we're not getting enough balls into the right area, would you say? Yeah,
we're not getting balls in the right area. We don't hold it up top well enough. We don't get it forward quick enough. We can't make 5 or 6 passes in the other team's half at the moment now because they're putting pressure on us and we don't seem to have the confidence to take the ball.
I think the confidence is low because of course we're conceding week in, week out, so it's not good enough on behalf of the defenders. But at the same time, I feel like any mistake we make, whether it's up front or midfield or defence, is getting punished. Where maybe last year in the league below might get away with a few mistakes, but this year we're getting punished straight up, like ruthless.
Well, listen, at the very moment, we're not good enough for what's expected of the club. The gate, I'm told, was the biggest attendance, and you know the performance that went out there doesn't fit the gate and doesn't even fit the enthusiasm of the people coming. You know, we asked some of the players just to be honest now, and you know, I think they're holding on to fire contracts and things like that, and you just ask them to be honest and realise that, you know, they're doing themselves more harm because they won't get a better contract elsewhere if they continue being a part of this anyway. So, yeah, you know, we do need people to just be honest, hold their hands up and mutually terminate.
Whilst the result is obviously disappointing, did you have more of a better attitude from the players today that you wanted after the Eastbourne game?
Yeah, but it's one forward, one back. Yeah, better attitude because the last game was a bad attitude. Why was the last game a bad attitude? You know, the players are in control of their own, their own thoughts and minds, and no one can control them turning up to Eastbourne and having a bad attitude. It should never be apparent. This league doesn't give you the opportunity to turn up, have a bad attitude and still win. It doesn't happen in this league, so there's not much we can do about that. And if you've got a bad attitude, you're just not going to be good enough for what we want. You know, it's all part and parcel of being a good player at this level.
I know it's easier said than done. I'm sure you guys are having a lot of chats in the dressing room about what you can improve, but what is it that you guys can work on that you think will help you going forward over the next few weeks?
I think we just got to stick together as a team, and just it will change. We're more than capable of turning things around. Like, we've got a lot of talent in the dressing room, so if we can match the hard work with talent and get the best of both, the results will come. As soon as we get one, hopefully we can go on another, like a run 2, 3, 4 games and start climbing the table slowly but surely. We've
been stuck in the lower end of the table for the last few weeks. I think we're now 7 points above the drop zone. Are you now saying we're in a relegation dogfight, would you say?
Yeah, we haven't won a game in, I think we've won 1 game in 8 or 9 or something like that. That's relegation form. We know that now, and our job is to try and get people out, try and get people in, because the guys that we've got, they can't respond to what we need them to do. They're not, not able to do what we need them to do, and at the end of the day, we've all got a level. We believe that even games like this, where maybe if the opposition are better than us, we've given the team every chance to try and stay in the game, but unfortunately just can't resist. And it happens in football. We've never been on this side of the fence. We've never lost so many games in one season. It's very different for us, and it's not a mentality that will ever settle with us. We'll never ever, come to terms with losing games every week. That won't ever happen. So it may well be short term, and we'll get over it, and we'll build a team that competes every week and wants to play in front of 3,000.